The stairway, keep going up until you reach the top. Get some experience if you want, but if you want to just fast travel, you can just take that evacuation, move around a little bit, enter up here, you know, fight if you have to. In my case, I kind of have to. And then poof, we are now at the surface. Welcome back, chat. Today I have a new video for you covering how to fast travel using static Nefia in the internal league of Nefia. So if you haven't put your return or evacuation scrolls to use, let today be the day you do. So let's get into it. Just going to keep it a little simple for this one. I wanted to cover how you could fast travel in ELIN. I find it to be quick enough, and I'm still gathering waypoints on the map. The first way you want to set this up for your playthrough, you're going to need to rush the story a little bit, progress a little bit past the Nymelle dungeon, allowing you to have access to Telsinger of Olvina. Once you do that, and you're able to unlock the option to show me your wares, you'll be able to buy evacuation and return. I already bought up the return, but you're able to buy the evacuation scrolls as well from them. And if you are doing the internal quests, you can have them restock and continue this, you know, buy a big stack of these items here, just like so. What you'll want to do is press return, and then you should have a few of these already complete. You can check the wiki for them, but the static Nefia in the game that you can use are Lesimas, there is Lesimas, there is Nymelle, there's Permafrost, Puppy Cave, the Cursed Manor, Vernus, and Yeek Cave. And these right here will allow you to get around pretty fast. Say we want to get to, was it Yowyn, I believe? Yowyn is where the farmer setup is, right? I'm here, I'm near Aquila, Tioli, and Vernus. I could get this dungeon here, which would allow me to teleport really close to my house. The Lesimas dungeon lets me teleport kind of close to Aquila Teola, as well as Durfi, which is located down here. We're gonna go back into the cave here, and let's go to Yeek Cave. I want to go to Yowyn, right? So we click the return, and you can just run around, and then poof, you're gonna be at the bottom of Yeek Cave. Of course, you can come over here and fight them if you want, like so. Be like, fight them, and then we're good to go. You know, we could take this approach, and you don't even have to fight these guys. You know what I'm saying? Just go up the stairway, keep going up until you reach the top. Get some experience if you want, but if you want to just fast travel, you can just take that evacuation, move around a little bit, enter up here, you know, fight if you have to. In my case, I kind of have to. And then poof, we are now at the surface. Our items, and poof, we saved a couple days worth of time traveling here, whereas normally it would probably take a few days to get there, right? And this also works for traveling to Nymelle. So we can leave here. Nymelle is down in this lower corner of the map, right in here. And we can just pop right back into Yowyn, do the same trick, go to Nymelle. We're at the bottom here. You can just evacuate. We traveled a few blocks, few days, still day, all time saved. And now it'll be maybe a day and a half of travel versus what you normally would have to. And all that requires you to do is first either beat Nymelle or get to the bottom there, because the return scroll takes you to the very bottom. So if you can just get to the cave and unlock it, you should be able to return to those areas pretty fast. And of course, you know, now we're at Nymelle. Took us about 3 days to get here. If we were to run up there normally, it'd be like 3, 4, 5 days, and our characters would be hungry. We would be starving, you know, we'd be completely messed up. We wouldn't have anything that we really want. All our food would be rotten if we had any, but I didn't bring any food on me, and I was able to teleport across the map with ease, you know? And now we're down here at Mycilla. It's like, say I want to go back to Durfi, right? We go to Lesimas, and then we just run just a little bit, let time pass, poof. Now we're here. We're back. We went from this area on the map down here back up to the northern corner of the map, where we can have access to Durfi or Aquili Teola. Excuse me if I'm butchering the name, but this is maybe a early game fast travel until you learn recipes for, say, teleporter or anything like that. And as you can see, here's Yeek Cave. So our base was here. We teleported. We got out the we used the evacuation scroll. We pretty much teleported across like maybe a good 3-4 days worth of time, and almost none, right? Feels good. And we could run to Durfi, fight a few enemies, you know, as we go do. And boom. Save a little bit of your time traveling without needing to carry as much food or waste as much time. I think it's pretty useful playing this way, and it benefits. It gives you a huge boost, especially if you teleport to these areas and you complete a lot of the dungeons after they reset. I find it enjoyable because, again, we're here at Durfi, which I believe if we come up here is the Fighter Guild. Oh yeah, for Part Kapul. And if you take on the Cursed Manor, you could teleport from Cursed Manor here to get Port Kapul, and then say Nymelle to get access back down towards Olvina as well as Mycilla. I believe that's what it's called, right? Either way, if you find this useful, let me know. Hopefully this helped you out and helps you travel across the map pretty fast. Put your comments below. See y'all later.